get all this going here. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Easter if you celebrated. If not, I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. Want to go ahead and apologize for not being here Friday night like I usually am. Stuff was a little crazy go nuts with the company being here and everything, and anyone who follows me on Twitter saw that, or Instagram for that matter, saw the deep fried turkey that I made, and boy was it delicious. I was really, really into that. Anyway, I'm just setting everything up, and we will get going today. Why is that being goofy? All right, so let's go over what we're going to do today. I have done a little bit of research over my weekend when I had some time with the company. And if we are going to make this build something, I'm going to need some more gear. So I am hunting for a special piece of armor. The problem comes down to with the armor is we need to make sure that the armor that we are hunting for... Why is it doing that? Is, I'm going to reboot my iPad here. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I guess it does need to reboot it every once in a while, guys. Hey, Mirage. Thanks for coming in, buddy. And there's Laney. Thank you. Oh, did you... And there's Amanda, too. Good morning, everybody. What did you do, Lanny? Did you, Did you have your, too much drink last night? Because I almost did. Sunday nights are nights I drink bourbon. How was your Easter, Amanda? Championship ring. That's right, brother.
Does anyone pay attention to Max Carryway? Adventure on, citizens! Take a load of
Well, I hope it's nothing serious. I really hope it's nothing serious. I know I've had, it's been a weird weekend for me as far as health goes, so. But who the heck knows? I tell you, my iPad is being a goober today, and I don't really know why. There we are. Oh, are you still in Chicago, or are you only here for the weekend? This way. So I did a little bit of learning. I am doing great. Thank you, Mirage. There's a couple of legendary drops. That went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. My goodness, Amanda, you are just going crazy. Alright, so I am... Now there's the blank slate. That's an interesting ward. But we're hunting for a special piece of armor that is supposed to up your companion damage. I wish you could have had some of our turkey, Amanda, while you were in town. 'Cause I made a really good turkey. I made a really good turkey the other day, on Saturday. It was excellent. Deep fried turkey turns turkey haters into turkey lovers because it's like the best way ever to make turkey. I forgot to eat breakfast this morning. I actually have a omelet left over from the other day in there, and I was going to eat it this morning and I forgot. So I'll probably have it for breakfast tomorrow. Damn. I did a little bit of learning, and I'm offline with what we're doing right now, which is why there's legendaries continually showing up in the vending machines, and it has not nerfed my liquid cooling, so I'm actually still able to do a lot of damage with the liquid cooling while we're offline. It's like the hot fix did not apply. Yeah, but we'll go back online later this week with it for certain when the new expansion comes out. But we're able to farm with and hopefully get some stuff done, get some good stuff that we're looking for. I want stuff to up our companion damage because this is a companion build with the Clawbringer. So anything I can get that ups the companion damage would really be nice. That's the plan anyway, is to go and do that. But Easter for me was very relaxing. Our company left yesterday morning early. I think they're heading east. I think they're going to Massachusetts. It was good going to we went to the Science and Industry Museum on Saturday. And it's the first time I'd actually been in to see the German submarine. There's actually here in Chicago, we have a full, it's not a replica, it's actually a German submarine that was captured during World War II. And they transported it here, and they use it now as you can go inside and see what it looks like and all that cool stuff. And I've been to the Science and Industry Museum many times, but I have never been inside the submarine until Saturday. Not for the claustrophobic. If you are claustrophobic, the submarine life would not be for you. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Oh gosh. Oh, we got it. Yeah, we had a pretty good time. It was cool to see the submarine. I'd never seen it before. Also did the art of Lego, which was interesting to see people make art pieces with Lego. Kind of hard to believe Lego has turned into what it has become. When I was a kid, you didn't buy Lego sets. You bought just boxes of Legos, and you built. Basically, they just said go. They didn't. Nowadays, you go buy sets. You know, you can you can buy like the Lego Star Wars sets and the Marvel sets and just the Lego sets where you can build certain structures. Everything in there is meant for specific structures. And but when I was a kid, they didn't have those. It was just, let's see what we can, come up with. You didn't buy a set of a firehouse and build a firehouse, is what I'm saying. You would buy bricks and you just went out and built stuff. And we always, I can vividly remember wanting to build things of the same color, like a house. I want to build like a blue house, and then I would start building the house and realize about halfway through the house I'd run out of blue bricks, so I'd have to change over to like green and then yellow and things like that, and it would really tick me off because I wanted the house to be the same color, and I never had enough colored bricks to do that. But Lego is now like the biggest toy company in the world. It's pretty amazing, and people build all sorts of stuff with it. It was kind of cool to see it. Otherwise, if you've ever been to the Science and Industry Museum, it's almost exactly the same.
I feel
It's not your traditional museum the way that, oh gosh, 1200, that you would go see like a history museum. Like our field museum here in Chicago has oh, that's good. Good. Nice. There's Bear. Good morning, Bear. But we have we have the field museum here, and the field museum is where you go and you just look at stuff. You don't really go and that was a good run right there. That was really good. But you don't go and I am doing fine, Bear. Thank you for asking. I hope you had a great weekend, my friend. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And if you celebrate Easter, I hope you had a great Easter, but I don't think you do. So I just hope you had a great weekend. You might, I don't know. Because Easter is over. Easter was yesterday, so the rabbit ears are gone for now. The Easter Bunny came, and he is now retired for the year. We'll see him again next year. I need to find what I'm going to wear next. I think the next really big holiday is the 4th of July, but that's a United States holiday. Because there's really nothing in April or May or June as far as yeah, I'm not doing a maid dress, sorry. I know you are, but no. Goofy t-shirts is my thing, and goofy hats. There we go. That's a good run right there. We're nailing him. This is why they nerfed the liquid cooling, because it was just way too powerful. Yeah. We're on Chaos 20, and we just completely evaporated that boss. Yeah, no one wants to see me. I don't think people want to see me, period. Much less in a maid's dress. I don't want to see me in a maid's dress. That would be oogle. We're not getting a lot of good drops, though. Enigma's not going to win any beauty contests as it is, much less in a maid's outfit. Why would you want to see that? I'm a fat old man. I don't want to see me in a made outfit. I'm trying to get people to come in here, not leave. Well, thank you, Bear. Love you too, buddy. Oh, I don't know about that. You have a good time. You're doing it for subs and stuff, right? That's why you would do it. No, not as good this time. Not as good this time. We're not evaporating him. Oh, here he comes. Well, that's as long as you're having a good time, people will have a good time, right? That's the secret of streaming is to if you're having fun and you're enjoying it, then everybody else will enjoy it. Rachel's making you wear a maid's dress? I might die here. Where's an archer? There we go. It's alright. I think we got him. Unless he does that. Yeah. I died. She wants you to become an uwu girl. That does sound like Rachel.
Thanks for coming. Oh, I'm not keeping you from something, am I?
That,
Of course not.
that does sound like her.
I'll have to tip that ferryman extra next time.
Yes, that does sound like Rachel. Bear could be an uwu girl. Man, he is a lot tougher right now. He's coming at me. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm only daddy to one thing, and that's this dog over here. All in good fun, Bear. Everything's in good fun. I'm pretty impossible to offend, so... Yeah, whiskey, he could be, I suppose. We got him though. Got him. Ooh, we got a, You told Rachel that my dog is now your daddy? Got a mythic rank there. That's going to be for that.
Did you bring me anything? No, that's fine. Your smile's all I need.
Looks like we got a couple of good drops there. Let's see what they dropped. That's a legendary, but it's not a chaotic legendary. It's a White Rider, though. Too bad it's not chaotic. That is chaotic, though. We have at least a chaotic. Let's see what it is. Twin Soul the Assassin. And that's it. Okay. Whiskey is he's a good boy, so I mean he could be a good daddy. Who knows? Right now he's laying right here next to me, and he's acting like he's tired, which is weird because he slept all night. And we did get that chaotic drop. I try to keep the chaotic drops because you just never know when you're gonna need them, and they're not automatic. The way that this works is every item has 3 different versions at this point of the game. There's going to be more versions this week when the new expansion comes out. But right now there's the base game item, there's the chaotic item, and then there's the volatile item. Volatile being the rarest and highest quality. So like the White Rider, for instance, like I said, has 3 different versions of it right now. They're base, chaotic, and volatile. You want, and of course the volatile stuff that you want is also the hardest to get. So I have like a 1.5% chance to get volatile items. So if we're looking at it mathematically, if an item has a 5% drop chance, which would mean 5 out of 100, and there's a 1% chance it could drop volatile, you can kind of do the math there. We're looking at all those 5 drops, out of the 100 of those drops, 1.5% of the time it'll drop it with what I want. At the volatile, it's pretty rare to get. Now what I understand is that they're going to add more. Ooh, there's a legendary. More Chaos Chamber stuff with this expansion as well. And I think it's going to be it. I don't think I'll be able to. Maybe I can. Got it. They are making it to where. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. The rarities are going to go up, and they're adding 2 new rarities. I think Ascended is going to be the highest rarity after Thursday. We got him. They're adding those 2 new. So when that happens, Volatile will no longer be the highest rarity. Ascendant will be the highest rarity, I believe. And then from there, they will hopefully add Chaos Chamber stuff where Volatile will be easier to drop. Right now it's only 1.5%, but if they add new difficulties, new difficulties to the chamber, you could always bump that up. His name is Whiskey. Whiskey is my dog's name. Frost damage, Berserker. Well, that's not a bad one for our Berserker. We did roll a Berserker on Friday. Yes, every time I say whiskey, I'm talking about the dog. Unless I'm specifically talking about the drink, which I don't usually drink straight whiskey. I drink bourbon, which bourbon is a whiskey. All bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon. Bourbon is a very specialized whiskey they only make here in the United States. Otherwise, you can't call it bourbon legally. Just like tequila technically is not made anywhere but Mexico. You can only get tequila as tequila from Mexico. You can't, if it's not made in Mexico, it's not tequila. Otherwise, it's just agave liquor.
I feel magical.
I drink bourbon though, so I don't usually talk about uh, straight whiskey. I'll say bourbon. So I should go over the housekeeping stuff, shouldn't I? Looks like we're up to 437 followers. Ooh, that didn't work. That's really excellent. I'm hoping to get to 500 by the end of the month. That was my goal for that. I'm a little behind on it, but we'll see what happens. And then we are still 35 subs away from our 50 sub goal. And then that's when I'll play Rumble Roses on a Friday night if we get to 50 subs in 1 month. And I do commit to everything I'm making as streaming right now is going towards improving the stream. So, that hurt. My next upgrade is going to be a webcam, so the more subs we get, the better the webcam I'm going to have. So, I know the one I really want to get is $200, so we'll see what happens, and I'll probably end up saving all my proceeds for that until I can afford that one. And then I won't have to upgrade later. So if you can sub, that would be great. Please feel free. If you can't, though, I completely understand. Please do not worry. I don't expect it. All help is appreciated. It was never expected. So what we're doing here with the farm, because I have taken the PlayStation offline, the hotfix apparently does not apply from last week. So our liquid cooling pistol that they nerfed into oblivion last week by reducing its damage by 30% is still at full power because we're offline. That's why we're able to, on some of these runs, to really just evaporate that boss, is because we're still at full power with this pistol. But we'll have to go back online on Thursday, of course, to get the new expansion. I really want to play the new expansion when it comes out and see what cool stuff we can come up with on that. See some of the new weapons, do the mirrors, and see what chaos level we can get up to. I just hope they don't make it difficult for the sake of making it difficult.
Let the magic begin.
That's something that's always bothered me about some of these games, in particular like Guitar Hero. I love Guitar Hero, I really do, and Rock Band, but some of those games, they're just difficult for the sake of being difficult, and that's just, there's not a lot of skill. It's just, let's just make it harder and harder and harder and harder, and it's not, I don't have my fingers aren't that fast, so that's why I usually play Guitar Hero in the easy modes, because I'm not big into doing that. I would stream it, but those would be copyright claimed. In fact, I got my first copyright claim on YouTube. I actually upload my Wonderlands clips. I've been uploading my Wonderlands clips right to YouTube when I'm done. And when we beat Wonderlands last week, the ending song came up, and I talked over it and all that good stuff, which is what I was trying to do, and it got copyright claimed. Imagine that. So what I'm gonna do is, next time we beat the game with another character and the song comes up, I'm just gonna turn down the game audio on our OBS. Oh gosh, that hurt. We might die this time.
I don't know, not die.
Ooh. now we got him.
My cranial companion.
No, I thought we were about to... I thought we'd had him, but I guess not.
Finally, that
There we go. Now we got him to his ethereal form.
Hey, there's my little piece of burning.
Wow. Okay, I need something to kill. Almost. Dang it. Almost. Almost. It's okay. Not a big deal. But anyway, so that's what we're doing, is we're hunting for a special piece of armor that for our build here. That's really what I want, is a an armor that's going to help our companion damage.
Behold, my stuff.
Pretty busy, to be honestly, Lucky. Saturday we were real busy at the
Wait, what does that mean?
Science and Industry Museum, and then I cooked a turkey, which was great. I deep fried a turkey. And yesterday, we watched a lot of baseball for the most part yesterday, finally. After our company left, we just kind of relaxed.
Absolute savage. I love it.
Hope you had a good Easter. Alright, come here, you. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Just okay? Anything interesting happen? Think we have it? Got him. Got him. There's a sword explosion. Sword explosion is a joke gun from the first, the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. It's actually a pretty good weapon in that game too. And this one I found it really difficult to use, but that's just me. You got the Platinum Trophy in Wonderlands? Wow. I don't think I'm even close to getting a Platinum. I haven't even looked. But I'm in offline mode now. That's why the liquid cooling is still doing lots of damage, is because it's not... The hotfix hasn't been applied. I found out if you put it on offline mode, you can still farm with the liquid cooling. And the vending machines all have legendaries in them. The only platinum trophies I have on are for Ghost of Tsushima. Those are the only games I have. I have it for the PS4 version, and then when I played it on PS5 last year, I got all the trophies carried over, so I got them on PS5 as well. So people who look at my profile will see I have 2 platinum trophies, and they're both on Ghost of Tsushima. It's kind of funny that when you think about it, because my PlayStation, I played Borderlands 3 like crazy, but I never got the platinum in that. Right now I'm hunting for companion damage armor and stuff. I found a spreadsheet that have been made on a Google Doc of all the legendaries they've found, and I'm looking for stuff that boosts companion damage to see if that'll help this build. If not, I might have to ditch it and the Graveborn and do another build. Do another, like, Stabomancer or something. We'll see. Because as it stands, they nerfed Clawbringer last week, so... Come on, big guy. You don't have to. I'm trying to find everything myself. That would be the great thing, but... What I'd like to do and what's going to happen are probably two different things. Wow. There we go. Got him. Where's he going? Up there?
Thanks for taking one for the team.
Think we got him? Nope, he's gonna... Now we got him.
Was that it? What do you want, a tree?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too, actually. I'm gonna sell off pretty much anything, almost anything.
Crack some skulls?
Well, weapons anyway. I'm gonna sell off a lot of my weapons that are not at least chaotic, I think. Because I was hoarding legendaries the same way I did in Borderlands 3, but because of the rarity difference between chaotic and volatile and all that. The armors and the rings and stuff and the amulets I'll keep because, yeah, chaotics are better. But the bonuses are still good. But the one that I definitely, but the weapons, there's no sense in hanging on to get weapons that are not chaotic, in my opinion, because they're just not worth it. You know, the damage is just not there. It's worth it. At least at level 40. Once you get to level 40, I should be using chaotic weapons, is my point. Good morning, Joshua. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you had an amazing weekend, my friend. Everything I use is legendary.
Finally, that cooldown took
Good, good. Yes, my weekend was good. We had a good time. I kind of want to use that, but it's not chaotic, so... Yeah, we went, I saw I finally got to see the German submarine this weekend up at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. They actually have a full German submarine from World War II, and it was really cool to go in there and see. You know, if you're claustrophobic, that is definitely not what you'd want to do, because it was very tight in there. But it was really cool to see. It was a submarine we captured during World War II, and they were using it as target practice for naval stuff on the East Coast, and then it was transferred to Chicago, and they now do tours of it. All right. Oh my gosh.
Don't mess with the best. Welcome back, my cranial companion.
There we go. Thank you, Happy Cup, for the lurk. I appreciate it, buddy. Hope you had a great stream this morning. Got you, got you, got you. Oh gosh. We got him. Down he's going. Not bad. Oh, I've already completed the game, Joshua. This is, I'm farming for equipment. And then on Thursday, the first downloadable content comes out for it. So we'll have a whole new set of missions and weapons and stuff to farm for. It'll be... I'm looking forward to playing the new expansion. With this character, I have completed the game, yes. My Spore Warden I've not completed it with, and then the Berserker I made on Friday is still way early on. Boy, he didn't drop anything, did he? I'm hunting for legendaries and, of course, money because I'm still trying to max out the SDUs. With this character, I'm trying to finish the bank first, so I don't have to do that with any other character. Because the bank is universal throughout all your characters on your account. Hey Bear, you blocked that goofy guy, didn't you? On Twitter? Ooh. Rachel, hi there. Thank you for coming in today. I hope you are doing really well. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, that hentai guy, that guy who sent you that message, you blocked that guy, didn't you? Because I blocked him.
My spell is ready.
Good. Just a weird. You know, that's weird. Oh, he's gonna spin. Ah! Sometimes I just immediately evaporate him, and other times it's like, no, we're not gonna let you do that.
And that's how it's done. Hope you finished your bucket list.
There he goes. Ethereal form coming up. Yeah, you usually have a pretty long... Of course, you had a 4-day weekend, though, didn't you? You had Good Friday off, so at least you had that. There we go. And we got another rank there. Oh, out of ammo. Hi. Another mythic rank, and that's going to go into reload speed. Yeah, I'm putting all this stuff into trying to max out the mythic rank cap stuff. 12-hour day. I'm sorry to hear that, Lucky. Plus, he does manual labor too, so he's going to be really tired. He doesn't sit at a desk. He doesn't want to do that. He'll get overtime though.
Let's see. If I'm here, then that means... Wait, what does that mean?
Six days. Wow. So you're gonna have that's gonna be a full.
My spell is ready.
You're gonna have a lot of overtime this week. I should be asking you for money. 6 hours. Oof. 6 days this week. That's a lot of work. Tax day here in America. So if you are an American, you need to file your taxes today. If you made money last year, which I did not. So I did not file taxes because I did not have any income.
Bullets in a mag. 2 things and 1 other thing.
They are more than welcome to come after me for funds that I did not make. Now he's gonna spin. Stop spinning. He's going ethereal. Good. I am also jobless right now. I've been jobless for 2 years, over 2 years now. Hopefully something will happen. Either I will turn this... Ooh, that was a good sound. That was a good sound. Hopefully I will either get a job of something I want to do, or I'll start making money doing this. I wouldn't mind having a job, but the end goal is to make money streaming. I would love to turn this into a business. Thank you, Joshua. I'd love to have a job that I would enjoy doing. It comes down to that, you know, if I wanted to do a crappy job, the places here are hiring. I mean, shoot. Just every time I have apps on my phone for fast food places because every once in a while the boss and I will have lunch. I'll go pick up lunch at a fast food place. And when I pull up those apps, it says we're hiring. They're all hiring. But I don't, that's not what I want to do. And not to mention, I'm a little overqualified for flipping burgers. All right, what do we got? What do we got? That is chaotic. Twin soul of acceleration. Another twin soul, huh? I have not gotten one armor drop. I'm supposed to get armor drops from this. I don't mean to sound like I'm above people who work fast food, because I'm not. I have insane respect for people who work fast food and customer service. I think that is a huge a thing. I really do. Putting up with that, because I worked retail for a long time. Service industry is underappreciated, underpaid, and overworked a lot of the time. But you know, I've got a master's degree and 15 years management experience, so I'm a little above the pecking order and going in and flipping burgers, I'm afraid. I have to do this, okay. You want me to have more channel point perks? I'm gonna add some impressions, I think. I gotta figure out which impressions I can do for channel points. What kind of stuff would you like to see? Lucky wants me to do Patrick Warburton, so here we go. I'm doing pretty good here, trying to take him down. You know, I just realized that my Patrick Warburton kind of sounds like what John Wayne would sound like. I'm not sure I know how to do the sound alerts. I'll have to look into that. I've seen people do the Ask Me Anything stuff. Maybe I could do that. As long as people don't ask me stupid stuff. That is, yes. Joe Swanson? Yes, that's what that is. Patrick Warburton. The voice of Joe Swanson is this voice right here. It's the same guy. He does the voice. Oh, come on, come on. Dang it. Patrick Warburton. Put it as Joe Swanson instead. I could do that. Can't believe I died there.
I'll have to tip that ferryman extra next time.
I forgot he did Joe Swanson, quite honestly. My favorite, actually my favorite role he did was he was the first live-action Tick. Back in the mid-90s, Patrick Warburton, after Seinfeld. The first place I ever saw him was Seinfeld. He was Elaine's girlfriend Putty for like 5 or 6 episodes or something. And he was hilarious, so he went on to do other things, but he was the first live-action Tick, and he was hilarious. Unfortunately, the series only lasted 1 season. But it wasn't canceled because of Warburton. Warburton was great. He was fantastic in the role. He would sit there and just argue with things for no reason. That's what he did. I loved it. Alright, he's going up here. Oh my god. Did we get him? Yeah, we got him. Boy, he is stingy as can be. He is dropping nothing. I do my best to not force him to do anything. But he's right here. Let's see. Whiskey. Come here, buddy. Come here. Here's Whiskey, right here. See? He's a good boy. He is a good boy. He's your daddy bear, right? Whiskey's now your daddy? What? The company really loved him this weekend. He was very good boy this weekend. Yeah, weren't you? Weren't you a good boy? You're his daddy. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. Alright, you can go lay down. He didn't like being on camera. Each other. Yes, you could be each other's daddy. He was a very good boy over the weekend. The company really loved him. And according to the boss, her brother doesn't like dogs. So for him to really take a shining to Whiskey was a pretty big deal. And he went and laid down right where he was. You might have to fight Allison for that. The boss, I think she likes the dog more than she likes me. Hey there. Good morning. How are you doing today, Gibbs? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it was Saturday night. We were sitting here on the couch, and
I feel magical.
Whiskey jumped in. Oh, Lanny wants to hear me do Kermit the Frog. Okay, I'll do Kermit. And I, I didn't know I could really do Kermit until the commercial came on where he would sing, "Look at me, here I am, right where I belong." I was singing that, and my girlfriend was laughing her butt off. She was like, "Good Lord, that's great. You should do that on stream." And I went, "Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here." What you gonna stream? What game? I know a lot of people I know do Apex and Fortnite and stuff like that. Laney there does a lot of Call of Duty. Enigma's not good at PvP, so he plays mostly storyline stuff and co-op games. Oh crap! That sucked. Ah! You know what I just thought of? How about, I know a lot of people do no curse button. I don't curse on stream, so what if I did a curse button? Where for people could redeem channel points to hear me curse. Oh god. He just kill him already. There we go. Oh, that sounded good. That sounded good. I heard something drop up there.
I thought that was you old so-and-so.
He dropped something. This is good. He dropped something up there. I heard it and I can see it. I don't know if it's, gosh, if it's volatile it'd be even better. That is legendary magic fingertip pulse. Okay. That's actually, that was an Animaniacs reference. If you guys aren't aware, Animaniacs did the Hello Nurse stuff. Oh, Lanny is hosting me. Thank you. Look at me. Here I am, right where I belong.
Let's see. If I'm here, then that means... Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, I've seen people who do that, and I'm kind of afraid to do. Well, first of all, I'd only drink once a week, and I tend to only drink on Sunday nights, so I wouldn't do it on stream. Although I did drink for my birthday this past year. For anyone that came to my birthday stream on January 1st, I did drink that on that stream. All right, what did he drop? That is not chaotic. That's chaotic. Okay, this is Dragon's Knight, Graveborn power, critical hit damage. Boy, that's good. And his Graveborn and Clawbringer. Look at that. I might have to hang on to that because that is really good. But I don't think I'm going to use it with this character. But never. Let's just take a look what it's got here. The Inquisitor's plate mail, the Unyielding Blow. Okay, so it's a wash as far as power goes. Yes, you were here, Lucky, when I did that. All damage dealt goes up by 17.8%. Crit chance goes up. That is... The only trade-off here is I think I get gun damage extra on the skills. Let me take a look. Yeah, see, this is... The Oath of Fire puts it up at 28% gun damage because of the 2 extra points I get in it. I think it would probably not be good for me to take that off. Let's just take a look here. If I were to equip this, that goes down to 20. Okay, so there's 8% gun damage that I lose. My elemental damage goes up to 28% though, so that's actually not bad. Cooldown rate, skill goes up a little. And then the other thing is a Graveborn power, so that I don't have. So it's kind of not worth it at this point. Although we'll try it. Let's see what happens. Thank you for the lurk, Bear. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate it. You're making an announcement. Okay, let's... I'm going to keep that. I don't want to lose that because I might go back to it, so let's see what happens. Well, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that. If you ever play this, I'll be more than happy to give you some, pointers if I can. I'm by no means the end-all, be-all expert, but I'll do whatever I can to help. I just try to be entertaining and try to, people ask questions, I'll answer them. Maybe I will do an Ask Me Anything thing. Alright, down he goes there. Now is his... Where are you? Take him down. I think we got him. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. Dang, we had him. I had him! That sucks! Oh, thank you for the bits, Laney. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming. Oh, I'm not keeping you for something, am I?
I'm not keeping you for something. That sucked. I had him. And he still killed me. So that sucked. Yeah, it sucked. Do whatever I can to help people. Tell funny oh, I did. Look at that. He did die. Oh, look at that. I died anyway. I killed him, and I still didn't get credit for it. Because I guess DOT got him. That sucks. That absolutely sucks it when DOT kills him and I didn't get credit for the kill to get me up. What the heck, man? That sucked really bad.
Spell, yeah.
Spell, yeah, that's what happens, baby. Oh. It's alright, I was killed him, and I was getting there, and I did it, and then they didn't give me credit for the kill, so I did not get up in the second wind, and that really makes me mad. It really makes me mad. Should not have done that. More channel point stuff. So, maybe an Ask Me Anything. I need some more impressions, though. I do a good H.W. Bush. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. That's alright, he goes down. That's like the game owed me that after that crappy kill.
Finally, that cooldown took ages.
That was a butt kicking. That was a butt kicking right there. I just completely evaporated his health bar. This is an eagle-eyed frenzy's wrath of strategy, and it's got dark magic efficiency. Oh, when the Fates Maker or companion kills an enemy, companion damage is increased for 20. That is what I want, but the Spore Warden is not going to help me there. Dang. I would want one that had either Graveborn or have, what's the other one? Graveborn or Clawbringer. If it was Clawbringer or Graveborn, I would take it and I would equip it right now. But no, it did not do that for me. It might be good for the Spore Warden, and I do have a Spore Warden on the other character, but I don't think it's a companion build, so we will see what happens with that.
Spell, yeah.
Let's put some legendaries in the bank, because I have a big bank now. Put the legendaries in the bank, and we will keep them for later. Because hear me now, believe me later. Still holding on to this armor because I might switch back to it. We will see. Let's pull the stuff out of the bank here. Oh, I did not see the legendary. Oh my, where did all this come from? I have no idea. Holy cow, okay. It'll all be sold because it's not that good. But that's alright. I had legendaries there. I had no idea the legendaries were going to come out like that. An impression I can do that I haven't added to the list yet is George H.W. Bush. And the reason why I've not added it is because I'm kind of afraid. I don't talk politics. And I'm afraid that if I do that... For those who don't know, George H.W. Bush was President of the United States in the late 80s, early 90s. He was a one-term president. And I don't want to talk politics. And I'm afraid if I do political impressions, people will want to come in here and talk politics because I hate politicians. I hate all of them. So, and I don't like using that word, the H word. I don't like that. I think that's an earned thing. But I don't like politicians. So I okay. Now that's not something's not. I mean, his health bar is still going down fast, but it's not evaporating like it was that last time.
Nothing gets to that thick.
Oh, you're kidding me. You're a horse's rear end. There you go.
Fine. Don't touch that loop.
Okay, here we go now. Kill you. Kill me, I'm here. Do it now. Put that cookie down. Oh, that's my cookie. That's not good. I might be in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. I had nothing to kill. Nothing to kill there. There was nothing to kill, so I died, and there was nothing I could do about it. I just kind of died right there. I don't like dying like that. Sucks. Yeah, man, it sucks. Shouldn't have to do it like that. But yeah, I can do that. I just don't want to. I don't want there to be political discussion in the channel, and with as hypersensitive as, especially, I don't know how it is anywhere else. I know I have a lot of international flair in here. You know, Bear and Joshua, for instance, are from Malaysia, and you know, Rachel's from the UK. But we're really hypersensitive right now in this country politically, and I don't like it. So I don't talk politics for that reason. It's impossible really to offend me. I'm not nearly impossible. I'm not really one to get offended, but I don't want there to be a big divide and people start yelling at each other because of who they voted for and things like that, so, or against. There we go. Ethereal form coming up. So that's the only reason why I kind of have a hesitancy of putting that impression up. But maybe I will. And I'm also thinking of adding Dufty Roads, but I don't know how many people will know Dufty. Because everyone can do a Dufty impression. But I don't think it's that good, so maybe not. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Ah, I think it's the same thing's gonna happen. I'm gonna get credit for the kill, and he's already dead. If that happens, things will not be happy with me if that happens. I should not have. That's going to make me very upset. Because I think he's dead. Nope, he's not. I had him.
What am I saying? Of course you did.
Is Ophelia? She wants me to regain the hydration. I'll drink it now. Good morning, Ophi. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Oh my goodness. Alright. Kill the horse head. That is Queen Butt Stallion's head on top of the nightmare body. Holy crap, I just got whips right there. Oh, you are a horse's rear end. Nah, save it. Save it, save it, save it. Save it here now. Ah!
And you worried, didn't I?
Alright. Got him now. Hopefully we will kill him. Where is he going? Okay, he's going up there. Kill him now. I think we got him. Yep, he's dead. He better drop something good after that. Because the way he killed me was bunk. Oh, we did get a mythic rank point though. Let's put that. It's up here now. I'm doing lightning damage, and I'm gonna do poison damage in that tree. I do have one in the bank. I did try using. I think I have one right here. No, actually I don't. Not on me, but I have tried it. I've heard they bumped it up. They buffed up the thing. I don't remember what version I have in the bank, but I've heard they've really bumped it up. But it wouldn't be in this version because I'm offline. The offline version is not, the hotfix is not applied to this version. Alright. Max out stuff there. He dropped something chaotic. Let's see what it is. Raging Wrath, Affection. That's Dark Magic and Berserker. But why would I want it with Berserker power? That's a waste. That's a complete waste. Berserkers don't have companions. Yeah, it probably is. Because they nerfed the liquid cooling. And then they buffed that. So that wouldn't surprise me at all. The liquid cooling was not working as intended, as they say. Why would they give you a Berserker? That makes no sense. A 29% upgrade to your Berserker power, but it buffs companion damage, and Berserkers don't have companions. So no, that's insane. I mean, I guess if you spec into Spore Warden or a Clawbringer or something, it would work that way. Yeah, I know, but you have to spec into it. Berserkers don't have. If you just go straight Berserker, they don't have companions. That's my point. Is that it's a waste of a thing to have to put Berserker power and companion power together.
Thanks for coming. Oh, I've got something, am I? I'm all you've got.
Berserker can have straight companions. What does the Berserker have?
Can't do it.
I thought only the Spore Warden, the Clawbringer, and the Graveborn had companions. I mean, I haven't maxed out mine at all, but I know that I have a Berserker, and there's no companion for that. There we go. Ethereal time. Holy crap. He's got me. No, maybe. Oh, if I could turn around. Yeah, that's no. That's not what I mean. I mean straight companions. Like I've got these two companions here, not weapons effects, not that. To me, that's not companions. They are companions, but they're not because it's not spec'd into. I mean, like these companions I have floating around here, Berserkers don't have those. So I don't see the point in having companion damage with Berserker. It's like putting a silencer on a shotgun. No sense in doing that. Part of the reason to have a shotgun is to announce, I have shotgun. And I know they make silencers for shotguns, and I think it, but that's for military. If you're making a companion build, you wouldn't go Berserker, is my point. Oh, golly! I'm gonna lose. I don't have anything to kill. I have nothing to kill. You wouldn't make a melee spell shot. Or maybe you would, I don't know. I'm not familiar with spell shots just quite yet. Pixies are very strong. I'm sure there will be a gun, a legendary gun that has pixies in it. I'm sure it's coming. If it's not coming this week, it'll be the next expansion or something. And by the way, I've learned that there are 4 raid bosses in the Chaos Chamber. I've yet to fight any of them, but I've heard how to get them. I don't think there's a legendary that shoots pixies yet. He dropped something.
Never stood a chance.
Good deal. Took me long enough. He killed me twice. Jerk face. He's jerk face. He should not have killed me like that. It's horrible. It makes me mad. He should not have killed me. I do not like it. Not lucky once you hear me do the Arnold, so I do the Arnold right now. And he puts my cookie down. It really makes me mad. I was fighting him, and he killed me twice. And it was totally made me mad. I do not like losing like that. It's one thing if he just walks in and he kills me, but I get almost lose a fight and then he kills me. I get really upset. Makes me very upset. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what he dropped for us. Hopefully it'll be what I'm looking for. And say here we go. Ragnarok of the Assassin. I really like the slime jellies. It's melee attacks and just vampire. Interesting. Okay. He's not dropping the armor or the pendants that I really want. If he drops one that has Graveborn or Clawbringer power with the companions, I'm totally going to take it. I bet you the Graveborn one is like the one to have, but we'll see. I'm going to keep that because you never can tell. Wonder how many Chaos Chamber levels they're going to add in the next expansion anyway. And what's the character class? Do we supposedly they're adding a 7th character class and we've not seen it yet? What is it? I'd love to know what the new character class is. wish I knew why sometimes I evaporate him and sometimes I don't. What the... I would love to know what really is causing that to happen. Wow, that hurt. Ah, I just learned something. I've killed this guy like a billion times, and I just learned his gimmick. And it doesn't matter, because he killed me. Are they gonna add a character class with every DLC? Because that'd make it 10 character classes then. I'd like to see something that's more of a gun build. There's not a lot that's really just straight gun damage. I would love to see something that's more Moe's-like. I guess is the best way to put it. Wow, okay. So you gonna run at me? Yeah, here he comes. Come on, big guy. Ah, wow. That hurt. Yep, I saw that coming. We'll get him here. If they had a character class after every with every expansion, that would actually be kind of cool. Are you kidding me? Yep. Alright. Let's see if we can do it this time.
Yes, you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I wonder if that actually is going to happen then. I wonder if that is just a rumor that there's a character class being added. Or did Gearbox actually come out and say they were adding a character class? Because it's not like them to just not say something. With no... I mean, they announced the character classes for this for the game. They did say it. Okay, so it is on their release for the new DLC that there will be a 7th character class. Can't wait for them to nerf it, because that's usually what they do. Is they'll release a character class or a character. The DLC characters from Borderlands 2, Gage and Krieg, were very powerful, and they had to nerf them, especially Gage. When she first came out, she was extremely powerful. The blue cake. I wonder what it's going to be. I want a gunner class. I do. I want there to be something where there's some supreme gunner damage with really powerful, you know, gun stuff. But if they were to do that, I would start a new character. That would be my next character class. I would start one on Thursday, and we would play through the whole game again, just so I could max that character out and see what we could do with it. But chances are they won't do that right away because they're gonna try. They probably know most people want a gunner class, so they're gonna wait and probably if they're gonna do one, it'll probably be something at a later date. Uh, Gearbox is really smart with their DLCs. When they will, there's going to be weapons. I guarantee there's going to be at least one OP weapon, probably more than one in the new DLC on Thursday. And those will be the meta for a while. And then they'll nerf them shortly before the new DLC comes out after that. And then there'll be some weapons in the new DLC after this one that will be OP. And then they'll keep those for a little while. And that's exactly what they do. They're really smart about that. They want you to buy the DLC, so they're going to offer you OP stuff. Thank you for being here, Joshua. You get some sleep, buddy. Hope you have a good night and you rest well.
Thanks for taking one for the team.
Come on. Got him. Ah! You are a horse's rear end. I need to kill something. There we go. Ah! I need to kill you. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Dang it. You got a job interview tomorrow, Joshua? If you do, good luck to you, buddy. I hope you get it. That sucked. He's killing me a lot, and I don't like it.
Ready to cast.
I think the next time I'm in town, I'll see if I have one of those auto EX pistols. And see what I can do with it. Come on, kill it. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming right at us. But yeah, Gearbox is not going to. They're going to make it to where they want you to buy the DLC. So how are they going to do it? They're going to put OP weapons in it. They're going to make it to be where we want you. You want the best of the best. It's going to cost you to buy the DLC.
We're having a grand time, aren't we?
Because if you go back and you look at the original game, Borderlands 3, all the best weapons in that game are DLC based. They're not. There's very few original base game weapons that are considered to be overpowered. That are meta weapons. There's a couple. You know, like the Monarch comes to mind immediately. The Hellwalker's really good. The Trevenator's really good. But they are very much, but the best weapons, the best pistols and the best SMGs, your light shows, your plasma coils, your free radicals, things like that. That's all DLC based. They want you to buy the DLCs, and that's how you get all the best weapons. Come on. I'm out of ammo. Is he coming back down over here? We got him. Finally. And he didn't drop anything. That's crap. After all that, he killed me twice. He didn't drop a bloody thing. It's garbage. But yeah, that's Gearbox is not dumb. They know what they're doing when it comes to their downloadable content. They're going to make it to where they want you to buy it. How they're going to get you to buy it. They're going to add cool weapons. They're going to add an overpowered character class, possibly. They're going to make sure that you know that you've played through Wonderlands, but if you want to further your experience and you want to really be strong, let's go ahead and add some new stuff for you. And then after that, they'll let that go for a while, and they'll basically make it to where that's the stuff that they want you to use. You know, the new character class and the new weapons, and then they'll announce a second DLC, and then they'll nerf the weapons that that you've been using. That's exactly what they do, and it's good on them. They're real smart. They know what they're doing. Think about it. I play some free-to-play games like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and they do the same thing there. They'll bring out a new character, and they'll say this character is the character to have right now, or this is the team, this is the meta in the game. And to get it the first run, it's going to cost you a couple $100, because that's how they do it. For you to get it on the first run, you'll enjoy 3 months or so of being completely overpowered and whipping the daylights out of everybody. That's interesting. And then 3 months after that, then the second run that they'll have the character, they will release a new character, and all of a sudden that new character has skills and powers that counteract the one that people have just paid for. So it's the same thing with this. It's just not as prevalent, I suppose. Games as a service is becoming a deal, whether we like it or not. And I don't agree with the business model a lot, but I have to say I like the way Gearbox does it better. They're some of the best at doing it, because they still offer really good content for the packaged product. This is still a great game with or without the DLC, and you can still get great weapons. It's just that if you want the premium experience that they want you to have, that you want to have, you'll need to continually update the game and buy the DLCs. That's what they want. That's what they get. They don't do things via loot boxes or anything, which is also the way to do it. There was a rumor for a long time that Borderlands 3 was going to go. Well, technically, they do. Yeah, they do loot boxes but they don't make you pay for it. Now that I think about it here, but because they did it with the bingo card. Crap. I don't know if I'm going to have the chutzpah. Where is he? Yeah, I'm gonna die again. No, I'm not. I got lucky there. But, I think we got him. I think we got him. Yep. We did. They did do loot boxes at the end, but they don't charge you for them. There was a rumor that Gearbox was going to do loot boxes, and they were gonna, for cosmetics and stuff, which... If you want to see the wrong way to do it, just look at the way that they did the Avengers game. And I love me some Crystal Dynamics, guys. They are, in my opinion, they are one of the best developers out there. They do a really good job. Their Tomb Raider reboots, I played some a couple weeks ago, or last month before this came out. And they're really good, guys. They really are. And Crystal Dynamics is a fantastic developer. They really are. But their Avengers game was the drizzling you-know-what. It was horrible. And the reason why is because the very second you get that thing installed and you pull up the menus, it is all about microtransactions. And if they were smart, they would have done the way that Gearbox does Borderlands. You release the game. You have, what is this? Wrath of Thought. Again, there it is. It's another one for Berserker. Poison damage goes up. That's really good, though. But it's all about microtransactions in that game. And if they were smart, what they would have done is they would have said, okay, here's the base Avengers game. Here's Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Incredible Hulk, and what, Miss Marvel was the main character in that game, which whatever. Here's the base game. Okay, we're gonna give you access to all these characters, and you can do, you can build them any way you want, etc., etc., etc. And the cosmetic stuff, if they want to charge for that, whatever. I don't agree with it, but there needs to be a path to get the stuff for free if you play it long enough, in my opinion. Just like free-to-play games on your iPad are that way. Then, when the new expansions come out, they charge you for the expansions. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop came out there, and it was all free. Black Panther and Spider-Man all came out. They were all free, and but to get the characters, to completely get them all leveled up and all that good stuff, you had to pay extra to unlock their character cards. So they were free expansions, but they weren't free. So I would have done the Gearbox method, which is, if you want the Black Panther DLC, it's going to cost you $14.99. Here's Black Panther. You get access to him, you get access to his story, you get access to all that, and from there we will we'll go into it. And then they could have so many different characters do that. They could still be using it as a platform where every 3 months they introduce a new character. Here's Doctor Strange. Here's and they could tie it to movies, Scarlet Witch and all that. That's what I would have done. But instead, they took the method and they turned it into yeah, I saw that happening. Where is it? But instead, they did the free-to-play thought, and it was obvious what they were doing, insanely obvious, and that's why the game lost them a lot of money. Square Enix lost a boatload on that game because Marvel got their cash. If you guys don't know how IPs work, you're an idiot. I'm gonna die this time. No, I gotta save. So I guess one of my companions killed something. The loss is never... Got it. The loss is never on the IP holder. Basically what happens is that, what used to happen was there was contracts that were signed. For instance, for a long time, a very long time, the rights to Spider-Man, video game rights, were with Activision. Activision had the rights to Spider-Man, and it was a yearly thing. Not a lot of people realize that, but if you look back on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, every year there was a Spider-Man game that came out. And there were some good ones. There were some bad ones too, but there were some really good ones that they released. Web of Shadows is great. There's another one. Graveborn again. They really... Oh, no, it's not... Okay, wait a minute. That's Graveborn power. Magazine side. Okay, we might use that. We'll take a look at it. Graveborn is what I wanted. Graveborn or Clawbringer. I would prefer Clawbringer, but Graveborn will work. But anyway, you're gonna have... Let's see. Come on, give me that. But Marvel shops around the IP. Marvel basically has the IP now. There's no contracts now with exclusive contracts with Marvel stuff except for Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is the property of Sony right now, and I think it's because of the MCU deal with Tom Holland. I really do. I don't know that to be a fact, but Insomniac, who's now owned by Sony, they bought them last, I think, little more than a year ago they were purchased. Uh, Made the Spider-Man game, and I think that's has a lot to do with the Marvel thing with Tom Holland. Okay, so what I have this. Oh, I already have one. Clawbringer and Dark Magic go up. I've been hunting for something I already have. And it's kills 5 times. That's okay. Let's just take a look to see the difference here. This is for poison damage. I'd rather do dark magic though. Loot luck went up. Oh, I'm keeping. Okay. I'm hunting for something I already have. That's fine. But yeah, that's basically how that works. But now it's the IPs are shopped around. Star Wars is starting to. Lucasfilm is shopping around Star Wars. That's why we're going to see the EA contract is up, and then EA can still make Star Wars games, but everybody else will be able to do it too. And Marvel does the same thing with their stuff. That's why you'll see a lot of interesting games coming out from a lot of different publishers. From Marvel is because of that. They shop it around. But Marvel gets their money up front. Square Enix went to Marvel and said, "We want to make an Avengers game. We're willing to pay X amount of dollars for it." And that is exactly what they did. They paid the money up front, and Square Enix started the game. Now, chances are, I'm just guessing here. I don't know it to be a fact, but I'm guessing that because of the business model the game has, Marvel might have taken a little bit less money up front and signed a contract to make money off of the transactions that would be made afterwards. So if they usually would just say, okay, we'll do it for, we'll sell you the Avengers for a game for $5 million, and then Square Enix turns it into this great big thing where people are paying money hand over fist, Marvel will go, why aren't we getting any of that? So there could be the possibility, 12 million for the bank. There could be the possibility that Marvel took less money up front and signed a deal where they get X amount of dollars based off of every transaction from the game. That's a possibility. I'm sure in the free-to-play stuff with EA, that is insanely possible. Let's take a look. I could have swore that there was something around here that I wanted to loot from the obelisk here. I could be wrong. Where's the obelisk? There it is. Let's go here. But Activision, that's insane. I believe that's probably what they did too. Is that Marvel looked at it as a business venture, a partnership, where they were willing to take less money up front so they could make more money on the back end if it happened. Lucasfilm has made people can say what they want about what EA did with Star Wars, and they would be right. But I know for a fact that the Galaxy of Heroes has made Lucasfilm and EA a ton of cash. A ton. And it's a free-to-play collection game on an iPad. You can download it, or iPhone, or Android. You can download it right now and play it for free. And I've been playing it since it first came out, and there are people in that game that spend thousands of dollars that wail on that game crazy, so they can always have the best characters and the best teams for PvP stuff. And I know for a fact they've made a ton of cash off of that game. So that game's not going anywhere, because that's money. That's why Lucasfilm isn't signing. One of the reasons Lucasfilm is not signing exclusive deals for Star Wars anymore is because of the money they're making off of that. If they have to shut that game down, they're going to lose significant money, because there are people to this day the game's been out for 5 or 6 years, and people are still paying top dollar for the best characters, and continually updating their deck. So, do not be a bit surprised if that game sticks around for a while. But I'm certain that Lucasfilm gets a cut of every dollar spent on that game. I'm positive of that. So I would not be shocked that if Marvel signed a deal the same way with Square Enix for the same thing to do with the Avengers. Because you got to remember, guys, business is not about how much money you've made. It's about how much money you could have made. That's just the way that business works. And here's a great example, and it's a sports analogy. David Ortiz was a mainstay with the Boston Red Sox, and he came up with the Minnesota Twins, if I'm not mistaken. And when he was a free agent, he did from the Twins, he signed a deal with the Red Sox for like $500,000 a year, and in baseball terms, that is nothing. I mean, it's nothing. And the Red Sox, their primary rival, of course, is the New York Yankees. And their owner he's passed away now, was George Steinbrenner, and he was just as big of a character as there was. If you're looking at things from a professional wrestling standpoint, he was a heel, okay? Outside of New York, there was no one hated more in baseball than George Steinbrenner. And so the Red Sox get David Ortiz for $500,000 a year, and then he would go on to just murder the Yankees every time he played them. And the rumor is that every time that would happen, Steinbrenner would turn to his general manager and say, "Why didn't we sign him when he was a free agent?" And there was really no answer for it, because they didn't know. And Ortiz went on to be he's a Hall of Famer with the Red Sox. So it's not about how much you've won; it's about how much more you could possibly win, and that's how business works and how business operates. So if Marvel would have signed over the rights to the Avengers with Square and did not include that possibility of making money on each transaction, then chances are they probably would have wondered why. And the game becomes a hit. If the game would have become a huge hit. And guys, let me be honest here. It's not a horrible game. I see the underpinnings of a really good game with the Avengers. But for my money, it's too grindy, and it's too microtransaction based for a packaged product. And to me, it is the definition of why you do not put a free-to-play model in a packaged product, a full retail release of a game. You just can't do that, and that is Exhibit A as to why it doesn't work. Battlefront 2 is Exhibit B. But that's just how it works with the microtransactions in gaming. Is I don't like them. I don't like microtransactions. It's one thing if it's a free game, guys. Let's be honest here. The stuff on my iPad that I play for free, I understand that they need to make money. That's people get into gaming because they love it. They stay in gaming because it pays the bills. I've said that a million times, and I'll continue to say that. That's a 1,000,000% true. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You have to pay your bills. You have to put food in your belly. And that's why people continually stay into gaming. Whether I'm going to pay for the stuff or not, if I didn't pay for the release to begin with, I understand why. This one. uh, that it's there. I understand that part of it. But if I pay a full retail release for a game, like this game was $60. Right, it's free to play. I understand that. I have if it's free to play and they want to charge and they want to do microtransactions and all that, I understand. They have to make money. I might not pay for them, but I understand. But when a full retail product comes out like Battlefront 2 or the Avengers, you cannot put microtransactions in a game like that where they're just so far and up front, and loot boxes and things like that. You just can't do that, and I think that really sucks. It's one thing if you pay for the game, it's another thing completely if the game was for free. Well, Avengers stumbled right out of the gate because it was microtransactions laced. Battlefront 2 probably never reached its full potential because of microtransactions. Wow, Lee. Drop nothing. And that's just how it is. But it, you know, again, if you've paid for it, that's one thing. If you've not paid for it, that's another. And this is the other shoe to drop. I think it's a piece of armor. I don't really remember. I already have the amulet that I wanted. I completely forgot I had the amulet I wanted already. And really, I'm just farming for whatever I can get, so we'll see what happens. We're just having a good time. But that's how the business of gaming operates with the dedicated IPs. Marvel got their money up front, and chances are they're going to continue, with the Avengers. But Square is behind the 8 ball on making money on that. They're going to have to. They've already lost a lot of money on it. They're going to have to continue with the service of the game for as long as they can. Thank you for the lurk, Bear. Yeah, I might do that too. I might, now that we are offline, see what happens with that. Because you can get some good loot from the bunnies. Plus, I'm looking for all the mythic ranks I can get. Here we go, kill it. Let's go do some chaos stuff. Let's loot this one more time, then we'll go do some chaos chamber stuff. Why not? But yeah. So they'll shop around the IPs, and they get their money. It's all in and that's why for a long time, seriously, that movie tie-in games and TV show tie-in games were such crap, was because the money to buy the rights to make a game based off of the movie or television show was so great that there was very little money left to pay for development time. And it's good. Well, I'm also offline, so the hot fix is not applied to this. But I still want better stuff. I need more companion damage. Ah. That's how I'm doing it. But Same with the dedicated IP stuff. They know that it's I can tell you that there was a time period when I worked at GameStop that I would have kids and parents ask me how specific games were. Shuffling. Maximum health 8%. Resistance for 3 seconds. Hear my words that I might teach you. Not that great, but that's okay. Let's go to a chaos chamber. Loot some bunnies. But no one sets out to make a bad game. But the reason why those games were so bad, the TV and movie games, most of them anyway, and also why they were very few of them were original, because many of them were not original. That's a deity. That's a shield. I thought it was a piece of armor. It's a shield. Elemental resistance goes up. Physical resistance goes down. Lightning damage goes up 10%. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use it. I mean, there were some talented developers that would get some of these games too, but they were all copies. If you ever go back and you play any of those old games from the 360 or before, PS3, PS2, that were movie-based games, a lot of them were not original. They were based off of other IPs and not IPs, but other types of games. For instance, just off the top of my head, the Transformers movie games were based off of, they were all, the first one in particular, was open world. It was a Grand Theft Auto clone. And it wasn't because it was, they couldn't do anything. The developers could have. They just didn't have the money to. All games require, I say time in the crock pot. All games require that. You're not going to, you're not just going to walk in and wave a magic wand and have that amazing, oh gosh. Well, wait, that was armor. What is that? Those maximum health goes way up. Wow, look at that. Graveborn, Spore Warden. Oh well. I need to put some stuff in the bank. I completely forgot. But they'll take, like Activision made the Transformers movie games. They go to their developers that they own, or developers will come to them and say, we want to make a game based off of that. But they would have these games, and they would say, okay, sure, let's do it. You have a year to make it, 6 months to make it, whatever it is, and it needs to come in under the budget of, let's just say, $1 million. You know, let's just say you can only spend $1 million on development costs, programmers, etc., etc. And the bank is, I have a bank in there. What am I doing? I am dumber than a box of rocks sometimes. But that is how the development of that stuff goes. And so they only have so long to make the game. And I am a big believer in, like I said, I call them a crock pot. Most games need more time in the crock pot. This game needed more time in the crock pot. There have been bugs. There are bugs in this game that still need to be ironed out because it was released unfinished. And they will continue doing things with these hot fixes that will fix things on the back end that we're not going to know about until they say, yeah, we needed to fix that. We needed to have some stuff we need to take care of.
Think you can make it?
The featured run.
Go on, Fate Maker.
So, but that is what happens with that stuff, and why a lot of those games have bad destroy the Dragon Lord statue. Why they have so much. There's so many bad ones of TV and movie games. There are some good ones too. Don't get me wrong. you know, I can remember just off the top of my head, and I never watched the show until after I played the game. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer game on the Xbox was freaking fantastic, guys. And that was the rare exception to the rule. And then I watched the TV show based off how much I liked the game. And the TV show was minimally decent at best. I'm not a huge fan, but I watched it because of I liked the game. And that's what they're supposed to do. But that's another thing that you'll notice too, is that in Japan, a company like Namco Bandai will put out games based off of IPs that they own, Gundam and things like that, because they need to make money off of, make money off their IPs. Well, they own it. They don't have to pay someone to make that however much it is to acquire the IP. They don't have to pay that because it's their IP. So they can put all those funds into development costs. And that's why a lot of the time, some of the anime games that we'll get from Japan are usually better than TV-based games that we get here for that very reason. Okay, so I'm going to see if we can do this. This is how we get to the raid boss. Now maybe I have to see how it's done, but that's how that's done. There's 3 of those we have to do. Alright, so but yeah, that's how that works with dedicated IPs. And that's another reason that you'll see companies, when they own something, try to make it themselves. Warner Brothers is the same thing. Time Warner, Discovery Warner, whatever it's called now. They take care of most of their stuff in-house, especially after Arkham, Batman Arkham. The first Arkham game was actually published by Eidos. It was one of the last games that Eidos. I don't think actually they published that themselves. It was right about the time they were purchased by Square Enix. So technically, every copy of Arkham Asylum it still belongs to Square Enix. They still make money off of that because it was their acquisition of Eidos, so it's their game. Now, subsequent games, Warner purchased the developer, Rocksteady, and Warner owns Rocksteady, so Arkham City and Arkham Knight and Arkham Origins are under the Time Warner Discovery, whatever it is now, umbrella. But most of the stuff they keep to themselves. They keep all their stuff to themselves. They don't sell it out. They keep it, so they don't have to pay, because they own DC. They own DC Comics, so they don't have to pay someone else to acquire the rights to make Batman or Superman or Wonder Woman. The Suicide Squad game that's coming out, that's Time Warner property. They don't have to pay. They'll pay the developer, even though they own the developer. They'll pay for it to be developed, but they don't have to pay that extra money to acquire the rights to make a game based off of the Suicide Squad and have Superman and stuff like that in it. And that's another thing, another good thing that they can do is, can you imagine how much money it would take if someone wanted to make a Suicide Squad game where the Suicide Squad was taking on the Justice League? Just the rights to all those characters, not just the Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn and she alone is exceedingly popular, but her and was it Deadshot and King Shark and all that? They all acquire that, but then you're fighting Superman and Batman and the Flash and Wonder Woman, and I mean that's a pretty big deal. That's costs a lot of money to do that, because traditionally Warner would say, if you want to make a game based off of Superman, that's great, but if you want Batman to be in there, you got to pay extra. They don't have to pay that. That's their property. And that's why I know there's a lot of people out there who are saying that Warner wants to sell DC Comics. I don't think they're ever going to sell DC Comics because I don't think they want to lose the rights to those characters. I think they might sub out and fish out comic book creator. You know, they might say we're not going to publish Batman comics anymore. So, but we will license out Batman. If you want to make a Batman comic, you come to us and tell us what you want to do, and you pay us based off of sales or however they, you know, Warner would call the shots on that, and then you can make your Batman comic. I do believe that could happen, but I don't think Discovery Warner will sell DC Comics because they want to keep the rights to those characters. It's actually, if it were me, I don't see, and I was in charge of Warner Discovery, I don't see how or why they are not doing, they don't have a figurehead like Marvel does to have a plan for what you're doing with your movies. Everything is, they want to, it's so obvious they want to copy the MCU so bad they can't stand it, but they have no idea what they're doing. And because everything is an Elseworlds thing, the Batman movie that we saw and the Joker movie that we saw and all that is all, I mean, it's all fine and good, but it's at the same time it's also got it. They need to. They're going to keep those characters. There's just no way that I would. If it were me, I would not give up those characters. Why would you give up the most popular comic book characters on the planet? I mean, freaking Batman is the most popular comic book character on the planet right now. Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new here, of course, my name is Enigma. We're doing Chaos Chamber stuff and farming for legendaries. Hopefully some volatile legendaries. This is all in-game stuff right now, but we are having a good time. Well, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're having a great day. We got to protect Butt Stallion here now for the bonus. I'm just talking about IP acquisitions for video games and things like that. Well, it's going pretty good. I'm having a good time. It's the important thing is to have a good time and see how things are going. How was the stream? Did you have a good stream today? Okay, okay. Where are you? There's one. Good, good. That's important. So glad you had a good stream. Oh, here they come. Throw that. That's crackling, so lightning damage is not... Do not kill Butt Stallion. What did you stream today? What game? I don't know if I'm going to make it. Nope, Butt Stallion was destroyed. Oh well. Side objective failed. Because of those clouds. Come on, baby. Got you. Alright, so we got that. Let's pick up all of our crystals. So, if you're not aware... Metro Exodus, cool, cool. We're picking up the crystals because they are the currency for the end game stuff here in these dungeons that we're doing. At the end of the run, there'll be bunny statues that we will loot. And a full pull of a bunny statue costs 500 crystals. You do not get to keep your crystals, so we're going to have to spend all of them. We have 1,300 now, so right now we're doing pretty well with it. We'll probably get 3 or 4 pulls. Full pulls of the bunny statues, and that's where the we'll get a lot of there's a higher possibility of getting good legendaries from those. Alright, so we have to stand in the circle for the bonus objective here. We're going to do that. Kill him. Oh gosh. Too many eyeballs. Oh, boy, eyeballs are everywhere. That's all this is it's like eyeball central. Oh, good. $10. That's really good. I love it when you can get a game on sale like that. There's a BA Cyclops. Let's take him down. Okay. Side objective is completed. We'll get some more crystals for doing that. Take him down. Alright. Let's make sure we're picking up all of our stuff here. I'm only looting the blues and the purples right now, because when we get to those bunny statues, we're going to run out of room in our pack. That's just how it works. Video gaming is always about what's new, and so playing some of the older stuff like that, getting it on a good deal and playing it and having a good time with it, I always think that's great. 2,000 crystals now. I think I got, I mean, even though I own it on the 360, destroy the Dragon Lord statue. It's over here. Borderlands 1, I think I got on sale digitally, which I hate buying digital, but I think I got it digitally for like $5 earlier this year during a big sale. So I said for $5, shoot, yeah, I'll play Borderlands 1 on PlayStation. So it's find good deals like that is a big deal. The only thing I don't like about digital, well, there's a lot of things I like about digital, but I don't. The market doesn't dictate how much games are on digital. The companies do, and I don't like that. Physical, there's that the market is more about. Good, got it. The market is more dictated by the get prices are dictated by the market, not the other way around. Got him. Got him. Got him. See if we have some crystals around here that I missed, because my companions were floating around just whooping up on things. I don't see any crystals anywhere. If my companions could loot, that would be freaking fantastic. But no. Alright, so we got that there. Alright, boss time. So I'm going to haul out the good pistol here. Again, since we are doing, or offline with this, so... Oh, it's Dragon Lord. We have to fight the Dragon Lord here. Okay, give me... The hot fixes have not been applied to when you play offline, so that's why this featured run is the Dragon Lord at the end. So all of our guns are still at full power. They haven't nerfed anything because we're playing offline. That's why I'm playing offline, is for the non-nerfability of my liquid cooling gun. Because they nerfed it last week. And if I was playing online right now, the pistol I'm going to use here towards the end of this encounter would be only doing 30%. I think it's 30% less damage than it would right now. So, pardon me. I'm so sorry. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Alright. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, okay, he's doing this now. He's disappeared. I kind of don't want to kill these things because they are... well, the dragons I want to kill, but the skeletons I kind of don't, because if I fall down, they're going to be there for me to pick me up. But I think my companions are going to kill them all, so whatever. My pets. This is a Clawbringer pet build. I'm trying to find stuff that's really going to help my companion damage. I'm trying to do a companion build and see if I can turn that into something. Unfortunately, they nerfed Clawbringer the other day as well. So I don't know why they nerfed Clawbringer, because Clawbringers are the weakest class in the game so far. Oh, crap in a hat. Okay. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. There we go. Come on, baby. Take him down. Come on, baby. Dragon Lord is the last boss of the game. The story mode, anyway. There are raid bosses. I have not fought them yet. One of them, I believe, is Tiny Tina herself. It's just called the Maker. And she is the last raid boss, if I read correctly. I have not fought her yet. I'm sure we will once I get the builds up, but I don't think I could beat her right now. Don't fall off. I've fallen off many times. Where are you, Dragon Lord? Ah, dragons. Pain in the rear. There he is. He is a longer fight, although I know that if I had a better build, I would probably... Well, I'm kind of... If I don't get a companion build the way that I want it, I'm going to change this Clawbringer to probably go Stabomancer or something. I've seen people with really good builds with Stabomancer or Clawbringer. Yep. He's not dead yet. Once we get his power down, he is going to heal himself, and then he's going to summon his girlfriend / dragon. Yeah, see, he healed himself there. Crap. Oh. Oh, come on. Seriously? Almost Bernadette time here. Of course, the Dragon Lord, of course, if you don't know, is voiced by Will Arnett, which makes him pretty funny, quite honestly. Because he's not doing a voice, he's just being Will Arnett, and I think that's funnier than if he was actually doing a voice. Okay, Bernadette time, so I'm going to get out my real good gun here. Ah! Heal, heal, heal. Okay, where are you? So he's going to have these... He's going to go invincible, and then I have to attack Bernadette. Yep. And once she goes down in health a little bit, he becomes vulnerable again. There he goes, immune. Back to Bernadette. Do not knock me off, Dragon Lord. Okay, he's vulnerable again. I think we have him here. Now he's going to go. Once Bernadette goes down, which will be this time, he will be very vulnerable. And now we just have to kill him. Got him. And he didn't drop a bloody thing. Looks like we're going to have 3,000 crystals, though. That's good. Over 3,000. Over 3,000. I know it's over 9,000. Take all the purples and blues that we can. Even though I'm going to... Ooh, Villain's Cowl. That's something I don't have as far as inventory, or the cosmetics go, so... Banner-shaped dragon wings and tongue. I have that. But this one I don't have. Villain's Cowl. We'll have to look at that. See what that is. Oh, wow. I didn't realize there was places to refill my ammo. I might have to use my good pistol from now on. With the Dragon Lord. Victory! Good stuff. Good stuff. And we almost got a mythic rank out of that. So first we're going to open this chest. Looks like there's a legendary, and it is chaotic. Dragons, okay, Clawbringer power, that's good. Fire damage is really good. Gun reload speed, all damage dealt, that's good. I'll keep that, but that's not something I'm going to use because it's my loot luck is what I really wanted. Okay, so what we're going to do over here is we're going to do some armor. I'm trying to get, I believe there's a piece of armor that is big for companion damage, and that's what I want. Well, he is dropping nothing. Not one legendary. He's not... Look at all these pulls. He's not dropped one legendary. Seriously. That sucked. That actually sucked. He didn't drop a bloody thing. Okay, we're full up, so we'll go sell. That really sucked, guys. That was not good. That was not a good run. Because those we had so many pulls of the bunnies, and they didn't give us anything. Yeah, we're getting rid of all of our bad stuff here. I'm going to keep that. Put it in the bank. Oh, what is this? Be a poison damage. Nope, that's not what I want. No. No, I already have a chaotic bread slicer. I don't need another one. I don't use it with this character anyway. Sell these. We are still trying to get SDU upgrades, guys. That's a big deal, is to get our storage deck upgrades, ammo capacity. What I'm focusing on now is bank space. I really want to max out bank space so I can have all of the... I can just put stuff in there. Now, I am going to clean out my bank at some point because I'm a hoarder when it comes to legendaries. Let's see. Let's do the normal run. And I'm sure I'm not saying anything out of school there. I collect legendaries, and I was collecting them as I was getting them in the game. The problem with that came down to... okay, so yeah. Got the time running out thing. The problem with that came down to... there are many different types of legendaries now. And instead of separating them according to color, like they should, They're doing it based off of status. So I'm trying to collect all the chaotics and volatile weapons and such I can get. Unfortunately, I've had only one volatile drop since I got to chaos level 20. So, and it was a crappy spell. I still have it in the bank because it's volatile. But if I ever do a spell shot, I'll probably, or when I do a spell shot, I'll probably get it out for them. But roughly, there are the 3 types of weapons with your legendaries. Is your base game weapon does base game damage. You have chaotic, which does about 20% more damage, and then you've got the volatiles that do 40% more damage. Where weapons are 40% more efficient, better. Supposedly Thursday, when they do the new DLC, there's going to be more rarities of more versions of chaotic, including ascended, which I've heard will double the damage. So I don't know how that's going to turn out, but see, that's chaotic. That is not. But I've heard that's what they're doing with that stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens on Thursday with the new expansion. Come on, kill this pirate. There's only 12 seconds left. I don't think we're gonna hit it. Yeah. Counter's clear. Did we do it? Did we do it? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. We got the side objective completed. Basically, I say basically a lot. But when the new expansion comes out, I'll put it back online for certain, and we will see what will come up from that. I'm kind of hoping that they'll up the amount of how easy it is to get specific certain items. Nullify and buff buddies. Let's do nullify. That's my hope, is that we can do that and get some rarer weapons, some of the rarer weapons. And I've heard there are people who are already getting ascended weapons. I don't know that to be a fact. In fact, I would be shocked if that were true, especially when you look at the fact that people are already hacking weapons in this game. That's one of the bad things about the game now being multi-platform online, is that there's going to be a lot of buffed weapons that people are cheesing in this game. And I don't do that. I don't like doing cheese weapons. I don't loot that stuff. I play the game as it was intended. There's our mythic rank. Their hammerhead. Take the hammerhead down. Thank you, Goth Cherry. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day today. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend. Okay, what do we got here? There's your breacher. 41 seconds. I think we're going to hit it. Awesome sauce. Here we go, guys. Okay. 30 seconds, I think, to get one more kill, right? Looks like it's one more kill. Got it. Boom. And we got the side objective. Let's loot all of our stuff. Remember, we want the crystals. Crystals are the currency for the brabbits at the end. Okay. I don't think there's anything more here. I don't know if there's... Oh, there's money. I want the money. We can either do Butt Stallion or we can go see Dragonlord again. I'll probably do Dragonlord again. Okay. Do we have a mythic rank? Let's put that... Oh, it's in Blade Master. I'm just kind of going along with the Blade Master tree right now because I don't do a lot of melee damage. Yeah, I don't do mods. I don't I want to play the game as it was intended. I don't want to have. When I was playing Borderlands 3, there were people that were I would play with that used modded weapons, and I knew they were using modded weapons, and they would act like they weren't. And it's like, yes you are. I can tell you are. You have a gun that's doing 1,000,000 damage. The base damage to it's 1,000,000. What is so fun about just evaporating everything to cheat? You know what I mean? If it's one thing if you build something and you do it according to the game, you break the game basically. It's another thing if you break the game because you cheated. Kill the statue. Good. Both of our builds, a lot of our builds on Borderlands 3, yours is really good, mine's are really good. My Moes and my Amara are both really good, and so are yours. Your Amara is really good. But I don't use anything modded in it. I do it as according to game. Now, if I play with someone who's using modded weapons, it looks like that they're better than I am, and they're really not, because they're cheating. You know, it's if you have if we're both using the same weapon, and their base weapon damage is 1,000,000, and my base damage weapon is 55,000, yeah, of course it's gonna look like they're better than I am. But they're really not. Are we doing this again? Okay. I just prefer to do things the right way, and alright, here we go. We have the fun stuff here. There's no side quest to this. We're just side mission. We're just gonna kill, kill, kill. We'll see who comes out of that pylon here. Or that obelisk, I should say. Once we do so much damage, the obelisk shatters and a mini-boss comes out of there. But we have to kill a lot of guys to get there. There it is. And it looks like it's Oculus, and it is. He's not hard. I wonder if the loot luck is down because I'm offline. That's an interesting idea. I wonder if the rabbits are not going to drop as many legendaries because I'm offline. Which is the exact opposite of what happened with Borderlands 3. There was a bug in the original release of Borderlands 3. It wasn't really a bug. They did it that way on purpose, I think. Where if you were offline, your loot luck was like 1,000,000 times higher. Yeah, no modded weapons in my games either. Not that I've played this online yet. I'm still trying to figure out the directions I want to go. And I don't want to be a...
It's your funeral.
Oh gosh, okay. No fight for life, so if I go down here, I go down. Finish enemies with melee damage. We'll see if I can do that. But, yeah, I don't do that. I just, like I said, I want to play the game the way it was intended to be played. I don't see the point. I've never seen the point in cheating, quite honestly. I've never seen it. But unless, of course, you know, let's be honest. If you're playing, there are a few things are more fun than playing Doom 2 on God mode with a double barrel shotgun. That's a lot of fun. That I get. That's a therapeutic game to do that with. But when you're playing a game like this, especially when you're trying to cooperate with somebody else, cheating is just not what I want to do. Because what's the point? If the point is to continually build up loot to get the best weapons and the best armor. If you can make it, then what's the point of doing it, you know? To show you can beat the raid boss in one shot of your pistol? You know, whatever.
Looky here, eh?
That doesn't impress me.
Nothing gets to that thick skull of yours.
Crap. I went down, but I don't think it's going to count against me because I went down as I cleared the thing. Or is it taking me... No, it didn't.
Anything? No, that's fine. The smiles.
It didn't count. The death didn't count against me. You get 3 lives, and if it's a cheap kill at the end where you can't get a fight for, you can't get up or fight from your life, they actually don't count it against you. If it's a dot thing where you're getting constantly damaged by something, and then there's nothing left for you to kill, they don't count that death against you, which I think is a good thing. At least for now. I'm sure they'll find a way to... They'll nerf that later when people are taking advantage of it or whatnot. We shall see. We shall see. Alright. Look at all the weapons. And of course, this is the highest difficulty. We're on the Chaos 20 right now, at least until Thursday. After Thursday, the newest one, the new difficulty, probably go up a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we got to prevent Butt Stallion from being destroyed. We'll see if we can do that this time. Last time we didn't do it. I have found that if you stay away from her, the enemies usually focus on you and don't focus on Butt Stallion, so...
Nicely done.
But yeah, you want to play normal. That's what you should do, is play in the game the way it's been intended. So I don't have any plans other than Wonderlands this week until Friday night. I will be on this Friday night unless something crazy happens. I wasn't on this past week because we had company, and it was not... I could have streamed. It's not like it would have been a big deal if I stayed up and did it, but when you are entertaining, and it's not really good form to be up till 2 o'clock in the morning playing video games and talking to people while they're trying to sleep. So I was being polite. And this week we will do... we'll probably get back into some more Twilight Princess. That's what I was playing last Friday, or 2 Fridays ago. We'll see how that goes. That is my least favorite of the games I put up, but that's fine. That's what people voted for. They wanted to see me play Twilight Princess, and that's what I'll do. And we'll go from there, but I don't have any significant plans. Now, I do have some games pre-ordered that are coming out that we will play later this year. First one is, I don't know if I'll stream it or not yet, but I saw that Capcom Fighting Evolution is coming out, or Fighting Collection, and there's some really good stuff in there. Fighting games typically aren't something that I will stream because they're short. But we might take a Friday night and play some of those games. And then Ninja Turtles, we will definitely stream Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection and play a lot of those games. It has been a minute since I have played Ninja Turtles. Well, Ninja Turtles Arcade's right there, so I've played those games recently because I have those, and I love that, you know, Butt Stallion just being destroyed. But like the NES Ninja Turtles and SNES Turtles in Time, it's been a minute since I've played those, so we'll have fun playing some of that stuff. That's my plan, to do those.
Oh no, evil doers!
But I'm sure, you know, we'll play other stuff besides this. I have I've taken a course in how to be a more popular streamer, and it said I should focus on one game till I average 50 viewers per game per stream. I don't know if we're quite gonna get there, but because I average about 7 per stream right now, a little over 7. But that's good news because I've been growing, and to be fairly honest, guys, I hit a kind of a plateau last year when I first started. And that's because I didn't market myself and I wasn't networking on social media. And I started doing it at the beginning of the year. And since I've started doing it in 4 months, my viewer count has doubled. Average viewer count has doubled. So if you're an up and coming streamer and you're trying to get affiliated, or you're wondering how to grow, networking is how you do it. Not that I'm an expert at doing it. I'm still trying to get the hang of it and still do better. But interactions on Twitter and I use Twitter a lot, but I've been told I should have a TikTok, but I am a little I'm middle-aged. I don't really get TikTok. I really don't. But there are people who do, and God bless them. I'm not one of those people. All right. Got you. Blow this up. Take that BA troll down. There we go. Take all that. Good. But that's really the plan as far as that's I say networking is exceedingly important. I didn't get that at first, and it's probably why it took me as long as it did to become affiliated. And it's not because you know, I think I'm a particularly awesome streamer. I think I'm average, but that's because I'm humble about it. And very good people tell me that, you know, very talented people tell me they think I'm really good. So I do appreciate that. But I will never rest on my laurels. I will always want to improve and get better. So, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Is this Banshee? This is Banshee. Okay. So, but that's networking is important. If I would have known networking from the start, I might have become affiliated in a matter of a couple of months, rather than 10.5 months. So getting people exposed to your product and letting them know that you're out there, becoming friendly with them, supporting them. When I leave here today at noonish, I'm flat out telling you I'm going to be actively in people's channels, trying to help them the same way that they helped me. So don't, I can't tell you, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how important it is to, oh, I'm roguelike, that's right, I chose the roguelike one. So I can't tell you how important it is, guys, to really network and get out there, make friends, you know, people that you can get in with some Discord groups or some, you know, I'm really bad at Discord, but I'm in a Twitter chat that has been so supportive and so helpful, and you know, that's where you'll see people like Joshua and Bear and Rachel and Grim and Grimsess and Mirage, you know, Average Gamer Murph. You know, these are people that I have come to know, and I support them, and they support me, and I'm kind of hoping. Oh, I did that to myself by jumping. And it's Father Shane. How you doing, Father Shane? He's another one in our group chat, and he's very supportive, very helpful. Always look forward to hearing what they have to say, and then they'll be honest as well. It's not like we just go in there and kiss each other's butts. If we're doing something that sucks, we'll go in there and say, hey, maybe you want to consider doing this or doing that instead of what we've been doing. So I'm doing fine, man. How was your weekend? How was your Easter? I know, I know for a fact you celebrate Easter. So you're one-
I've got plenty, but I can always have
Not everyone in our group chat celebrates Easter, so I know that.
time for a spell.
Okay, all right. You're gonna go up here. I'm gonna grab this gun, and I'm just gonna use this to do damage. Holy crap! And I died. That's because of the roguelike thing. That's why I'm dying. And next time don't take roguelike. I am sure you did. We deep fried a turkey on Saturday. I know you saw it. I put it in the group chat and put it on Twitter, and it's
Not the worst time I've died.
delicious. And I am definitely going to be... I've been eating it the last 2 days. I'm going to have some for lunch. And I can't wait, because it's so good. Deep fried turkey is the absolute way to go. Oh my... I died. That's it. I got to start this over. No roguelike. I will not... to be... Honestly, we used to do turkey we do turkey every year. My parents do. They deep fry turkeys. And since that time that they started doing that, we have not, done traditional baked turkey. And, yeah, I do it now all the time. The funny thing is, let's try it again. We have a turkey fryer now. My dad used to have a metal milk crate. This is no joke. He had a metal milk crate that someone attached a burner to, where he would stick a pot, like a crawfish pot, on top of it, fill it with peanut oil, and then stick the turkey in there. And we'd have to do it outside. It sounded like a jet engine when he would start it up. And that's how we used to do it. But I think it was last year. It might have been the year. It was the year prior. We saw that Aldi had a turkey fryer. So we thought, hey, why not? Let's get a turkey fryer. And it's a big contraption. Yeah. That's how we used to do it. Because that's how Cajuns do things. But we did that, and so we bought this turkey fryer, and holy cow, do we do a good job with that. I try to, whenever I'm the type of person that if someone's visiting or if we're visiting somewhere else, I try to expose themselves or myself to something that you can't get at home. So, I mean, the way I say it is that you don't go halfway across the country to eat at McDonald's. You just don't. So I'd never want to eat at McDonald's. When I visited Boston a couple years ago, I was like, I don't want to eat at McDonald's. I can eat at McDonald's here. So we did, she said, well, what if we fry a turkey for them? With the company we had over the weekend, I said, that's a good idea. They can't get fried turkey. They've never had it. And apparently they really liked it. So, but my point is that I haven't had it. My brother baked a turkey for Thanksgiving a couple years ago. He's a chef, so he took a lot of time to brine it and to bake it, and it was a pretty good turkey. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't as good as deep fried. All right, so toothless, trapped hearts. Let's do trapped hearts. And it has been known to start fires, yes. Which sucks. Prevent butt stallion from being destroyed. Another butt stallion. No, I didn't realize we're so close to 3 hours. Wow. Okay. So don't forget, I'm here usually every morning, every weekday morning. I'm usually here, 9-ish to noonish. Sometimes it's a little later than I'd like to be. But that's because real life happens, guys, and that's the way it happens. You know, it goes sometimes. But overall, I am here every weekday, usually 9 a.m. to noonish. I'm here every Friday night usually. I was not here last week because of having a holiday. We had company, as I said earlier. But that is my schedule. That's how I usually do it. Good job. Do you have any? Nothing right here. That is how we usually do things. That's how we roll in the Shire, usually. And I will continue doing that for as long as I can. Holy crap, what? Oh, okay. I must have hit a black magic barrel or something. Dark magic barrel. Okay, this one. The fire motes. So let's just make this our last run today, and then we'll raid out to somebody, one of my friends that I've made over the years. Cannot stress enough, guys, how important networking and making friends are. Always do what you can to support your friends, and they'll be there to support you as well.
You can't be serious. This is my competition. I just say, alive.
Titan tooth.
You're welcome.
As we gotta feed this guy motes until we complete the encounter to keep him alive for the bonus. I'd like to get the bonus, but if I don't get it, it won't completely hurt my feelings. Well, that sucked. There we go. Make sure we're doing this. Make sure we're feeding. Oh, there's a hammerhead. And of course, guys, if I'm available, I'll be on Twitter the rest of the day as well. I will be on Twitch. I won't be streaming, but I will be supporting friends of mine, like I usually do in the afternoons. As I'm not usually talking a lot because I'm actually researching on things to do better for the channel. But I will be around, hopefully supporting friends of mine, and I certainly hope that you will do the same. There's a lot of very talented streamers out there, a lot of really good people, and they deserve your support as well. Okay, let's take this one. Mini boss time. Yeah, we're right at 3 hours, so this will be our last run. It'll be a little more than 3 hours today, which is fine. If you want to see me expand my schedule, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. I used to do afternoons a lot as well, but no one was watching, so I don't know if it's because there's more competition in the afternoons or whatever, so I just limited my time. I don't have a problem right now doing that, but I want to make sure people want it, because if there's nobody here, that means nobody wants it. And the idea is, to become a Twitch partner, average has to go up, not down. And I stuck to mornings because that's when I was getting most of my most of my viewers was in the morning. I would stream in the morning and get a lot of people watching, and then I would stream in the afternoon, and the people who were it would cancel out, you know. So I basically was like, well, why am I streaming in the afternoons if no one is watching? Dang it, dang it, dang it. Talking too much. But that's why I stopped in the afternoons. So if we want me to do afternoons, I have no problem with that. But gotta make sure that there's people here. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to do afternoons. There's nobody here. Okay. Kill him, please.
Oh, thank God. I thought I'd have to listen to celestial loot forever.
Oh, he's resisting some of the elemental damage. I see. That's why he didn't go down. Oh, we got him. But anyway, so that's where we are. I do have the availability to stream in the afternoons right now, but we have to make sure that people want to see it. And people want to see it, they'll tell me and they'll be here. But otherwise, we will just continue doing what we're doing because my average has been going up. And as long as my average goes up, I'm a happy camper. Because in business, if you're not growing, you are shrinking because everyone is growing around you. Not the best way I can put that, quite honestly. Okay, I think we have like another 3 stages to go with this. Another fire moat thing. Let's go over here so I can... There's a fire moat. I'll grab that. Only bad thing about fire moats with these is they leave those clouds, and I can't get in there to get... If you drop the fire moat, I can't get it, because that cloud will kill me. So we're going to have to kill these pirates instead. Yeah, see? He dropped a moat. Oh, you're a horse's rear end. Come on, something... Kill something. Good. Pets, 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 pets. That's why I want companion damage stuff. I'm trying to get stuff for companion damage. Two more. We're about... One more kill should do it, I think. Yep, got it. Inventory is full because I didn't sell off before coming back in here. That's okay. I'll drop a whole bunch of stuff on in the chamber if the bunny's chamber if I need to. Holy cow, we're down to 4. Sacred ground, okay. Up here. But secrets to have a good time, guys. That's the secret. Have a good time. Enjoy, talk, let people know. I hope that you've enjoyed watching me today. Be sure to give me a follow on Twitter. That's where I let most people know where I am and what I'm doing. Just please remember to be nice and respectful. I'm nice and respectful to just about everybody. But I've had some folks lately that I don't know what they're trying to accomplish or what they're doing, and it's kind of weird. I'll come in and... We did get to 900 Twitter followers, by the way. That was my goal for the month. That's the only goal I've made this month that I've set for myself, was 900 Twitter followers. We might make it to 1,000, which would be awesome. Because I think we're closer to 1,000 now. We're trying to get to 500 Twitch followers, and we are currently sitting at 437, so we have some work to do there. And of course, my sub goal of 50. What is that? That is slapping message. I'm going to loot that just because.
My spell is ready.
But we are. I'm looking towards for timer before everybody runs out. Okay, no problem. I'm looking to try to get to 50 subs, and remember, 50 subs means we'll play Rumble Roses one Friday night. If you want to see a Japanese perverted female wrestling game, Rumble Roses has something for you. As I tell people about fetishes and stuff, if you got an itch to scratch, Rumble Roses has something for you. It is a, if you're a guy anyway, or if you're into girls, there's something there for everybody. 2 games in the series. I will play the one on Xbox 360. Double X, the Rumble Roses Double X. That'll be the one that I play. There is another one on PlayStation 2. And the really funny thing is that they're pretty good wrestling games, but that's not something that you'll take away from the fact that the wrestling engine is good when you're watching it being played. I have not played it in many years. Last time I played it, the reason why I own it is because, well, I like the first one. I bought the first one on sale when I worked at GameStop, and it was really good, so I wanted to play the second one. And I'm a guy, and I was single at the time, so hey. But it was just, I bought the second one because I like the first one, but also it came out at a time period on the PlayStation, on the Xbox 360, where there was not a lot of games out, because it was one of the first, it was in the launch window. It was in the first 6 months of the Xbox 360 being out. And so I want to say it came out a month or two after Oblivion did. As the Xbox 360 window was, there was like 20 games at launch, and then the months after that were very slim pickings for game releases. It was because it came out in November, and then it was it March is when Fight Night Round 3, or February is when Fight Night Round 3 came out, and then March was Banshee again. March is when Oblivion came out, or not? Yeah, Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And guys, that was it for a while, you know. And then Rumble Roses, I think, was a month or two after that. So it was a very early game on the Xbox 360, and that's why it did so well, or it didn't really do well. But that's why it's kind of rare now, is because there wasn't probably a lot of copies pressed. Let's kill this girl and be done with it. But if you want to see me play that, we have 35 more subs to go this month. And if we get it, if we play that, if we get that, then our Friday night stream, I will take it, and we will do Rumble Roses one night instead of Zelda. So doing all right, Krillin. How you doing? We're just about done here today. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you being here, buddy. Krillin is a guy from our Twitch group that that I'm in. Good dude. Give him a follow if you haven't done so already. Come on, kill it. Oh, I messed that up. I totally messed that up. I knew I'd messed that up as soon as I jumped when I should have ducked. Like that again. I did it again. I need something to kill, like you.
Would love to, but I'm completely spent.
Got him. Killer. Oh my gosh. What was that? There we go. Got it. Got it. She dropped something. It's not a chaotic legendary, but she dropped a legendary. What do we got here? Found some of the red stuff. It's a spell. It's the glacial... Okay, that's nothing. We do have... Looks like we're gonna get some decent pulls here. Amount of pulls from the rabbits, so... Because there's... 20, we're gonna get 3,000 points here. 3,000 crystals, so... I do see we have a myth rank. Let's put that... Now we have the maximum reload speed that we're going to be able to get via base stats. That's pretty cool. I'm still trying to get some good armor, so let's go ahead and see what we can get here. Oh, I forgot to take this. Well, finally a legendary armor. Blank slate. And another legendary spell. That's chaotic. Oh, it's volatile. There's my second ever volatile. Another stupid spell. I really don't want... We're going to take that. Legendary blank slate. Nothing there. Nothing there. That sounded really good. Let's see. Chaotic. Spell Sword's Deathless Mantle of Unyielding Blow. Okay. Reverse all but one health returning, 150% of ward capacity. Alright, so that's a Stabomancer spell shot. I'm going to take that and put that in the bank. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but it's not. It's because it's not for this character. But we'll see. Another chaotic drop. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Paladin's Credited Plate Mail. The Hummingbird. Okay. Converts 30% of the Fate Maker's dealt damage to dark magic damage. Okay, and it's Clawbringer and Spell Shot. So again, not for this build. But we will definitely keep it. And then we have a little bit more there. It's probably not going to drop anything legendary, and he didn't. Alright, so we did that. Now we're going to go clear off our stuff. Do our sells. Sell off. Actually, let's put some stuff in the bank. In particular, I want to put... Not that. That for certain. I think everything else can be sold.
Let's go out and burn something down.
I'll put that in there. That too. These are nothing. Actually, the blank slate, I want to hang on to that. I've something tells me that that's going to be something that they're doing, that they're building up for something for that thing. So we'll see what it is. Sell off all this garbage. $8 million. Still need $4 million to go to get another bank upgrade. I maxed out reload speed on the guns. I have to think of what I'm going to do next on there. And gun damage is going to be the end game, but I want to make sure I'm putting everything into the other stuff too. There we go. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and raid out. Not as many people as I normally have, but that's okay. It's always important to support your friends. So let's take a look who is on. Tibby is here. Bear is just chatting. Oh, Blazing is actually playing Wonderlands. Let's Let's do obey Tibby. He's a friend of mine. He's in our group chat, so we'll go ahead and get him going here. Let's pull up Stream Manager. So I hope you've enjoyed everything today. Don't forget to give me a follow on Twitter. If you've not hit that follow button here, I would appreciate that. Do our best. I'll be back here tomorrow for certain. All right. You're scratching my back. Okay.
This is a bloody detailed map now that I look at it.
Okay.
How the else did they chart all this?
All right, guys. I will see you soon. Thank you so much.